monstrosity. Oh, yeah. They told me everybody's 15 minutes in a different time zone. And since I have it at the moment, you the one I wanna shine my light on. Get your life, little mama, won't you get your life on? Ain't nothing cooler than the wrong moves when you throw to the right song. Let's hit this movie and put the shit on the beat. I hope this memories are making you fall asleep. Before we hit the road, put our phones on silent. Nobody's trying to bring sand to the beach. What would it take to change your plans for the weekend? Cause I am trying to kick it like E. The whole thing, the pre-party, the pieces. Then we hit the major league with the G. I like you down in particular. You in particular. I like your waist in particular. I like you down in particular. You in particular. I like your waist in particular. You in particular, I like your waist in particular. I like you girl in particular. You in particular, I like your waist in particular. It's the way that we rock, we do it, I think. La la la, it's the natural law that we have to degree. La 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 la. This one I got to do, ja. I know get right, ja. The over my face, calling me ja. Biggie man, baby, ja. What's it up? You are done, all the better. The get it, right? I'm the beat, right? What's it up? You are done, all the better. The get it, right? I love you, right? Make you no say anything when you do, they must come and say, I can't come and be myself. So anything when you do, they try to destroy me. I can't come and be myself. Plenty, survive with you face. Just to make your money, yeah. From the people that don't say I know one time, I know one time. I want enjoy, I want your life, I want time to do, I want build house, I still want to know. Tell me, what's it up? You are done, all the men, right? I love it, die for nothing. What's it up? You are done, all the men, they get it, right? I love it, you are shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4. After 9 minutes, she come back for more. She take off the shoes, make on the dance floor. She start to broke up like a sword. Then she approach me just like a cure. Me know say she like me tonight, me a swore. She sexy, she beautiful, and she pure. And I know me a door, so why not come on body, girl? Why not like a carnival? Girl, me love the way you wine for me. Girl, your mind is so emotional, so why not come on body, girl? Be while you come wine your waistline for me. Baby, you're bubbling, baby. Girl, you a party animal. You own your wine, you drive me crazy. Girl, you a party animal. Girl, you active, no, you know lazy. Girl, you a party animal. You dance so good, you dress so good. Girl, me love how you part. Girl, you think up, up. Me no know where you're from, but you think up, girl, if God send you to meet me tonight, me a follow you, I'm all in, go back up, no worry about your friends, they're with my friends. After the club, I'm hard to find years. So girl, just flip it like a flippergram, right this moment. Wind up on my body, girl. Wind just like a carnival. Girl, me love the way you wine for me. Girl, I is so emotional. So wind up on my body, girl. Be while you come wine your waistline for me. When you ride around, I know you the talk of the town, yeah. When you ride around, I know you the talk of the town, yeah. Put your hands up, 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 put your hands up. Follow when you start to taste it, yeah. Bring it back, bring it back. Hey, follow when you start to taste it, yeah. Bring it back, bring it back. Hey, follow when you start to taste it, yeah. Bring it back, bring it back. Hey, bring it back, bring it back. Each and all you need figured out.
Welcome everyone to the call. Welcome everyone. We're going to get started in the next few minutes. So those of you already on the call, I want you to go back to the WhatsApp groups, go back to every team member that's in our team, go back to them and type OTC and send them a private message if they are part of your team, if you personally enroll them in our organization. Trust me when I say this, they don't want to miss today's call. And if you're on the call already, drop where you are dialing in from, which country you are jumping in from. We're going to get started very, very soon.
Brought to you by DJ Monstrosity. DJ Monstrosity. Oh, yeah, real. They told me everybody's 15 minutes in a different time zone. And since I have it at the moment, you the one I wanna shine my light on. Get your life, little mama, won't you get your life on? Ain't nothing cooler than the wrong words when you throw to the right song, Let's hit the story and put the shit on the beat. I hope these memories are making you fall asleep. Before we hit the road, put our phones on silent. Nobody's trying to bring sand to the beach. What would it take to change your plans for the weekend? Cause I'm trying to kick it like E. The whole thing, the pre-party, the pre-sex. Then we hit the major league with the TV. I like you down in particular. You in particular. I like your waist in particular. I like you down in particular. You in particular. I like your waist in particular. I like you down in particular. You in particular. I like particular. I like the girl in particular. You in particular. I like your waist in particular. It's the way that we rock when we do it, I think. La la la. It's the natural law that the refugee brings. Ooh, la 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 la.
Welcome, 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 everyone. I can see people dialing in from all over the world, from the USA, from Brazil in the house, Texas in the house, Harare, Zimbabwe in the house, South Africa's in the house, Turkey's in the house, Zambia, welcome, 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 Greece, Mauritius, Malawi. Man, we've got a diverse team today. We've got a diverse team. Botswana's in the house, Brazil's in the house. We're just trying to figure out the interpretation and how it works. If it doesn't work, we'll let you guys know. Port Harcourt's in the house, Nigeria, Kenya is in the house. We're gonna get started, guys, in the next 2 to 3 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes. So if you see who's on the call right now and your team is not on the call right now, take the time out now to go to the WhatsApp, type a message personally to them and say you need to be on this training call. You need to be on this call. It's going to be one of the best basic trainings for you to get, zoned in on the cryptocurrency space. So take the time out, go message them. Welcome Mauritius, welcome Namibia, welcome Kenya. We're going to get started in the next few minutes.
shot 4. After 9 minutes, she come back for more. She take off the shoes and pound the dance floor. She start to broke up like a sword. Then she approach me just like a cure. Me know say she like me tonight, me a swore. She sexy, she beautiful, and she pure.
Okay, welcome everyone to today's call. If you can hear me and you can see me clearly on your screen right now, drop a 111 in the chat box below so we can kick this call off. 111 in the chat box below, guys. I'm excited, I'm pumped. I've spent a lot of time in the last few days preparing the content that I'm about to teach you, which I've learned over the last 5 years, 4 years or 5 years or whatever the case may be. So thank you, every single person that's taken the time out today to jump onto this call and to jump onto this training. Trust me when I say this, man, having the right education today in this space, the cryptocurrency space, you will never be left behind if you have the right education. So if you're watching this, you're part of Team Expansion Worldwide, and even though this is a live event, this will be recorded, will be thrown up onto our YouTube channel for new people that jump into our organization and jump into our team. And we want to welcome you as well if you're watching the recording, on a future date. So we're going to kick this thing off. If you don't know who I am, my name is Devron. I saw, this industry, not network marketing, but cryptocurrency. I saw this industry of cryptocurrency back in 2017. Okay, to be precise, I bought my first coin, I bought my first Bitcoin on the 10th of May 2017. Just give me a second. Someone just unmute. Sorry about that. I think because I transferred the host. Yeah, so I saw this information in 2017, guys, and trust me when I say this, my life has radically changed because of cryptocurrency, to be precise. Okay, just because I bought the right coins and had the right information, I followed the right mentors, I researched and watched a lot of YouTube videos, and spoke to the right types of people in my network about which coins they're buying, how do they buy it, just being a sponge for knowledge. Remember, 5 years ago, that wasn't the case. We didn't have so much of accessible information like we do, in today's day and age. So trust me when I say this, having the right education is probably the most valuable piece of information that you're going to have, in today. So to jump into everything, I'm just spotlighting my video because there's other videos on screen right now. Just give me a sec, guys. Yeah, so to jump into what today is all about, I want to put a poll up. Okay, I want to put a poll up. I want every single one of you to participate. I need to know who I'm speaking to. I want to see how many of you are, beginners. Are you a beginner and you haven't even invested in cryptocurrency? Do you know just a little bit of cryptocurrency and you want to invest more? Or are you that person that's maybe bought their first Bitcoin back in 2016, 2015? Maybe they bought some, in 2009, 2010 when it first came out, and you're multi-millionaire today. So let's see who you are on this call. So, 63% of you beginners, okay? 65% of you beginners, okay? 35% of you want to learn more. And, the 2% that are significantly invested into cryptocurrency, well done for getting involved in there. But don't feel like today you are disserviced by being, late, because you're not late. You are really and truly not late for where we are in the crypto world today. So the 99% of you on this call today, you're early. And just because you're a beginner or you know a little bit and you want to learn more and you want to invest more, you will have the opportunity to learn more and grow more, okay? So we're going to deep dive into, what cryptocurrency is all about. This is all about the beginner stuff. This is all about understanding the fundamentals. So I want you to take out a pen, take out a book, start writing down as much notes as you possibly can. Because from what I know, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, today, 6 years of being in the space. This is my 6th year That's what I'm going to share with you today. I'm going to explain it to you in the best of my ability to actually make it absolutely understandable. And when I say understandable, not use the jargon language which we're used to seeing on social media, on YouTube videos, where they expect you to know a certain language, right? So I'm going to go into it. I'm going to go, start with the absolute basics, takes you on a journey of where cryptocurrency is all about, where we're going with this entire space. So, get ready, start taking down notes. And, the first part of this entire industry started with something called fiat. And I remember very clearly, I was on the phone with, some of my friends, and we started speaking about fiat, right? And, fiat currency and what is fiat. And I didn't even understand what fiat is. So if you understand what is fiat, just give me a second. I need to make someone a host. Okay, drop in the chat box below if you know what fiat is. Okay, what is fiat? I need to know what is fiat. Drop in the chat box below if you understand what fiat is. And now, guys, this is going to be a very, very, very informed. When I say perfect, fiat is money. No idea. Plastic and paper money. USD. Fiat is fiduciary currency. Fiat is paper money. Fiat is paper money. Exactly, guys. Fiat is literally government issued currency. So when you log on to an exchange, or when you watch a video, or you're on one of our sessions and they're speaking about fiat, okay? And they're speaking about fiat, basically in layman's term, it is government issued currency. This is the number one reason why cryptocurrency was created, to give people the opportunity, okay, to transact with each other, okay, to transact with each other with no interference with the banks or governments. So that's why crypto was created, to move away from the government issued currency. So who controls the Reserve Bank? The government does. Okay, the government controls fiat. That is why, the USD, the ZAR, the GBP, they're all fiat currencies. They're all fiat because they're controlled by our government. And if your government controls your money, they can control the amount that is printed every day, every week, every month. They control the actual value of it. Hence, they control the inflation rate. So if they control it and we want to move away from it, how do we move away from it? Okay, how do we move away from it? We move away towards something called cryptocurrency. Now, cryptocurrency is the term that we use to identify this whole lot of coins in the market, right? There's a whole lot of coins out there in the market. What is cryptocurrency, guys? What is cryptocurrency? Very simply, it's digital money. It's digital money. That's all it is. It's nothing more. It's like having your money that you have cash in your wallet or in your bank account transferred onto an online platform, onto an exchange and an online platform, and now it's digital. So if I want to move money across the world, I can move it digitally rather than going to my bank. Okay, so it's designed to be more faster and more reliable than fiat. Now, what again? Fiat is normal. USD, don't get confused with the terminology. USD, ZAR, GBP, Australian dollar, that's what fiat is. So cryptocurrency was designed to be more faster and more reliable than fiat. Now, when I say more reliable and more faster, guys, if we go to the bank today and I want to do a transaction to someone in the USA, that transaction will take at least 2 to 3 days, maybe 4 days, if there's holidays in between. Today, cryptocurrency was designed to do it in minutes, sometimes even seconds. That's why it's so powerful. There's currently 1.8 trillion US dollars invested into the crypto market. So when you say, and if you're skeptical about cryptocurrency, there's 1.8 trillion US dollars. It's on your screen today. That was screenshotted from this morning's market cap, on the total cryptocurrency that's in the entire market. Okay, 1.8 trillion US dollars that is invested into the crypto market. That is insane. Okay, but is it insane compared to where the world is? No, it's like a fraction of what the amount of money that is in the world. So are we early? Yes, we are very early. This market cap can double, it can triple, it can 10x, it can 20x, it can 100x in the next few years. You're not late to the show. You might be late for someone that got involved in 2010, 11, 12, but today in 2022, you're not late. The time is now to get involved. And now we're showing you, how is this even possible? You're probably like, man, how is this even possible? How is there so much money in the market that's going in towards cryptocurrency? Why are people using cryptocurrency? How are they using cryptocurrency? Okay, so we spoke about fiat, we spoke about crypto, just a little bit, understanding where it is, what it is, how it can be used to transact. But how does it all work, and how does it all fit together? Okay, how is this possible? It's basically something called a blockchain. Now, I understand, guys, most people don't understand what the blockchain is. Okay, they literally like these people on the screen. I was like that. When people spoke about the blockchain and speak about blockchain technology and what is the blockchain? How do I even understand what this is? So the blockchain, again, this is layman's terms. This is for us to understand what is the basics right now. This is for us to educate everyone. Because remember, we're sharing cryptocurrency, a part of our presentation. So when people speak to us, if we know the basics of it, we're good to go. We can share the information about iGenius to anyone. So simply put, the blockchain is a decentralized ledger that is used to record all transactions. Write that down, okay? It's a decentralized ledger that is used to record all transactions. Now, what is that, okay? What is your bank? So if I go to the bank today and I do a deposit into my bank account, that is a transaction, okay? It will be on my bank statement that I deposited some money into my bank account. It will be recorded. Now, the blockchain is decentralized. The bank is centralized, meaning the blockchain is on the internet. Now, why does it make cryptocurrency so powerful? Because cryptocurrency is decentralized, meaning no one person, no organization controls cryptocurrency. No one. It is controlled by the people that own the coins. Now, your bank is centralized. It's controlled by the government. Ours is South African Reserve Bank. It's controlled by the government. The government essentially controls the Reserve Bank. Cryptocurrency, the blockchain, no one controls it. The people who own the coins, they control it. They don't control the value of it. They control how much of it is in supply. So every time someone buys, sells a coin, it is recorded in the ledger. It's recorded on the blockchain. This record is impossible to overwrite. So right now, and going towards the future, I know, accounting and auditing firms, they started creating divisions, creating, departments in these accounting and auditing firms called blockchain department, the blockchain division. Why? Because they understand the adoption of it. They understand that if people start using the blockchain technology, the chances of fraud taking place is very low, because you cannot go back and overwrite the blockchain. It's recorded. You can't go back and rewrite it. So they're reducing the middleman, which is the bank. So the blockchain technology is reducing the middleman fees, which is the bank charges, which we get charged significantly for doing transactions. And we pay a very minimal fee for moving money across the world. So that's significantly what the blockchain is. It's an online banking transaction history ledger. Simply put, if you are understanding everything and you're understanding the basics, drop a 111 in the chat below. Drop a 111 in the chat below. If you understand now what fiat is, what cryptocurrency is, and what the blockchain is. So when someone speaks to you this language, they speak this language to you. You understand, and you now, man, I understand. If someone says they want to do a transaction to me, We know it's going to go through the blockchain, which is the ledger. It's going to go online. I can move money across the world. I'm saving fees. No one controls the money. No one can take my money. That's what I want you to understand. And if you have that knowledge, man, it's completely powerful and it's a game changing. Okay. So brilliant. Everyone's understanding it. Everyone's understanding the basics of cryptocurrency. Very, very, very simply put, right? So when we move from the blockchain, okay, we move on the blockchain and you start talking about crypto and you start talking about, man, what are these different coins and, which coins do I need to get involved in? But let's talk about something that everyone wants a piece of, but no one understands what it truly is. No one understands what this coin does. No one understands how it works. No one understands what makes it go up. No one understands why it goes down. And it's called Bitcoin. Okay. Now, yes, you might know what Bitcoin is. It's that orange coin. It's that orange blue coin, also known as the king of all cryptocurrencies. Why is it the king? Okay. Why is Bitcoin the king? Because it moves the entire market when it moves, guys. If Bitcoin goes up, the entire market follows it. If Bitcoin goes down, the entire market follows it. So it's the king of all cryptos. It moves the entire market when it moves. Now, why does it do that? And where did it come from? I'm pretty sure you guys have seen so many memes out there of this guy. His name is Satoshi Nakamoto. 2009, he developed Bitcoin. Now, he didn't develop it as a joke. He didn't develop it for fun. He developed it because he wanted to purchase items online without going to his bank. He didn't want to get the government involved. He didn't want to get his bank involved. He wanted to buy something from the USA, get it shipped to Asia, and he wanted to just pay them through a technology he developed called Bitcoin. So that is why this whole thing got created. And it got created by this guy. Now they say this doesn't even look like him, but that's the picture they got of him with his passport and everything. Okay. So that's a little bit of history of what Bitcoin is. Okay. How does it get its value? Okay. Drop a comment below. How does it get its value? Let's hear it. Let's hear if you understand how does Bitcoin get its value. Anything, guys, anything. Let's hear it. Supply and demand, demand and supply and demand, trust, market, scarcity, demand. There's a limited number of it. Amazing. Economy. Exactly. How does it get its value? Two ways. Its supply and its use. Now, we can't control anything except what we have control over. Okay? So we can control supply and we can control the use. But the supply is limited. Someone dropped it in the comments below. The supply is limited. Now, if you didn't know Bitcoin supply is limited, now you know. Now, if something is limited, it's scarce, it makes it more valuable the more it's used. Okay? So the quantity of Bitcoin is limited to 21 million coins. Okay? Currently, there's 19 million Bitcoin in the market. So if you own one Bitcoin, you own one of 19 million Bitcoins. When it hits that cap of 21 million, trust me when I say this, that $40,000 on your screen right now is going to go absolutely through the roof because there's no more supply of it. You will only be able to buy it from other people that own it. It is expected that the last Bitcoin will be mined in 2140. Yes, that's a long time from now. And yes, the mining is how we create it. But in 2140, when that last Bitcoin is mined, and we probably might not be here today, but if you buy it today, on the way, you will be able to increase the value of it. So the first case is supply. As the supply goes higher and higher every single day, it becomes more and more scarce. And if something becomes more scarce, it becomes more valuable. That's the first way. And the second way in which Bitcoin moves and why it moves is because of, simply put, the news, okay, and the use. So when we speak about the news, guys, the news is very critical when you look at cryptocurrency. If you're not up to date, if you own crypto and if you want to get involved in cryptocurrency today, and you don't watch the news, you're not part of some of our channels, and I'll speak about that later, that gives you the news updates and tells you about where the market is going, then you're probably not going to understand why your portfolio is up and down every day, every week. So when the price of Bitcoin goes up, why did it happen? A big corporation, Tesla, Amazon, they started to adopt the Bitcoin technology onto their platforms. Maybe they integrated into their payment portal that you can now pay for a Tesla using Bitcoin. And what does that do? It pushes the demand of Bitcoin up because people are like, wow, we can buy a Tesla with Bitcoin. Man, let's get into Bitcoin. I can't afford a Tesla right now, but I can afford a little bit of Bitcoin. Let's get into Bitcoin. Creates that mentality with people. And the news moves the market. So who can tell me what the latest news was? What was the latest news that moved the market recently? Who can tell me what the latest news was that moved the market recently? It just happened it happened about a month ago. So it happened about a month and a half ago. It moved the market recently, the Russian war. Exactly, Ukraine war in Ukraine, 100%. The war in the Ukraine, if you didn't know, moved the entire market, moved the entire crypto market. Why? Okay, why did it move the entire crypto market? Because fiat, which is cash, which is USD, ZAR, GBP, the ruble, the Russian ruble, was completely closed, was completely stopped, okay? The banking system shut down in Ukraine, the banking system shut down in Russia because of the war. So people had no way to access their funds. Hence, cryptocurrency became one of the most popular ways for moving money around, for bartering, for buying things. To buy a flight or to book a flight, they use cryptocurrency. To get out of the country and buy food, they use cryptocurrency. They went to crypto ATMs to withdraw cash. That's how they did it. And if that demand went up, that moved the price of crypto up, because more and more people wanted to get involved in crypto that didn't get involved in crypto before that. So it pushed the price up. So do you understand where this whole entire world is going towards, right? The entire world is moving towards the adoption of this currency, the digital money. And that's what we're here to share. How do you get involved and get your piece of the pie in the digital world today? So we spoke about Bitcoin, and we spoke about how Bitcoin interacts with the market, being involved in the supply. How does it move with the news? But we also have something called altcoins. And what is altcoins? Altcoins is, simply put, it's alternative coins. Okay, if you're writing down notes, altcoins is alternative coins. Now there's a big 15,000 on your screen right now because there's over 15,000 altcoins. Now, who can drop some altcoins in the chat below? Let's hear what altcoins you have. If you've gotten some crypto, what altcoins have you bought? Not Bitcoin, altcoins. Let's hear what altcoins you've got in the chat below. Ethereum, USDT, okay? Ndao, one of our coins, Ndao, well done. Sandbox, Dogecoin, okay? Ripple, Shiba Inu, Polkadot, nice, Cardano. Guys, there's 15,000 of these coins out there. Helium, Solana, Link. Some of you probably looking at this chat and wondering, what are these guys dropping in the chat? Probably like, man, what are they talking about? What are all these coins? I'm going to speak to you about that real quick. There's 15,000 of these coins, guys. You can't go out there and buy 15,000 coins. It's impossible. Okay, Ethereum, Solana, Ripple, Terra Luna, Dot. But what makes the altcoins completely different from Bitcoin? Because what makes them make 15,000 coins if all of them are just coins? What makes them different? Okay, because each coin has its own use in the world today. Okay, that's how it derives its own value. So when you're speaking about these coins, example, Pancake Swap, Pancake Coin, Binance Coin, Cardano, Litecoin, Dogecoin, Solana, they all have their own use. They all have their own use. That's how that use derives a value. That's what pushes the value up. That's what pushes the value down. So in the chat, I saw the most common coin is Ethereum because everyone knows the second coin below Bitcoin in market cap is Ethereum. Now, I know this for myself. My dad owns Ethereum, but he doesn't own Ethereum because he even understands what Ethereum is. He just bought it because he said, my friends bought it and their kids bought it. So he bought it, okay? But they don't understand why they buy it. And they don't understand what Ethereum is and what their utility is. So what is Ethereum? I'm going to use Ethereum as an example. So what is Ethereum? Okay, now you can screenshot it, you can make some notes, you can remember it. Ethereum is a platform based on blockchain technology that enables developers to build decentralized applications. Unlike Bitcoin, which is a standalone digital currency, Ether is a component of Ethereum smart contract application. Probably gibberish to most people. Probably you cannot understand what I just said, okay? Basically, the use of Ethereum, what does Ethereum do? It is a smart contract application. Smart contract application. Ethereum is a coin, but Ether, which is the underlying component of Ethereum, is a smart contract application. It's not like Bitcoin. It's not like Solana. It's not like Dot. It's not like Ripple. It's different. And that's why it derives its value. Now, again, there's 15,000 of those coins. Each one has its own use. Each one has its own value. Each one has its own purpose in the world. Some are scams, correct. Some have no value, correct. That's why the research, that's why that's why so many people are scared to get involved in this market because they don't have the knowledge to get involved in this market. So here's an example of how Ethereum works, okay? And we all saw this. We all saw the hype around it. And it's still today, these NFT projects, these pictures of monkeys and these pictures of zombies and all of these things that people want to buy. And they're like, they're buying it. Maybe you don't know how to buy it. And we'll speak about that later as well. But how do you buy this monkey? How do you buy this coin, this NFT? So if Bob owns this NFT, okay, Bob owns it, and Sam wants to buy it. Now, what is a smart contract? Okay, what is a smart contract? A smart contract ensures that two parties, Bob, one party, Sam, the other party, have agreed to exchange money for something else, the monkey, the picture, okay? But both need to fulfill the obligation. It's a smart contract on the blockchain. It's a smart contract on the blockchain created by the Ethereum network. So when the buyer, who is Sam, transfers the funds to Bob, okay, it doesn't go directly to Bob. It goes into the smart contract. And when Bob releases the ownership of his monkey to Sam, does the transaction conclude and Bob receives his money. That's why there is a slight delay on the transaction. And when I say slight delay, maybe 30 minutes for the entire transaction to go through. There's a small fee, okay, charged for moving money from one person to the next through the exchange, okay? And the contract automatically deactivates, okay, if one of them defaults on one of the parties' obligations. So if Sam doesn't pay, Bob in time, the contract deactivates and it goes back into the blockchain. If Bob doesn't transfer ownership to Sam within 5 minutes of receiving the funds, it's canceled. The smart contract goes back into the blockchain, money is returned to the different parties, and it goes back to normal. That's why it's so much more safer to do stuff over the smart contract, because there's no illegal activity that can be involved by a human. Because remember something, guys, who creates fraud and who creates illegal activities? Humans. Humans' greed create the illegal activity. They drive the illegal activity. When you take out the human element and you have a computer or a smart contract involved, okay, there's nothing else that can happen between this entire process. So when two people, and I've seen this, I've seen homes in the USA being sold through a smart contract. Homes, guys. People are putting their deed, the title deed of their house, onto a smart contract. And this is today, this is 2022, putting the deed of their house on a smart contract. The buyer is paying through the smart contract, the owner is receiving through the smart contract, and he's transferring the deed to the owner, to the new owner's name. And the property is being sold within minutes. There's no such thing. I know in South Africa, I don't know about around the world, it takes literally 3 to 4 months to sell a property, to get it transferred onto another person's name. We are creating a new wave of thinkers. We are creating a new wave of doing business, property. Who else knows what's coming next? Cars. Who knows what's coming next? Because I know finance is already in play in the crypto space. You can already get finance on crypto. But if you understand this, you understand where we're going. You understand the basics of, man, okay, this is a smart contract. Ethereum runs off that network, and that's what its use is. And we are able to actually move money from person to person, not just money, but we're selling something through a contract, and we're going to transfer ownership. This is the future. So if you understand that, guys, and if you understand, that each coin has its own use, and I don't want you to go out there and say, man, I'm going to buy all the Ethereum. I'm going to go buy all the Bitcoin. I'm going to go buy what my friend tells me next week. No. Take a few hours of your day, okay? But that's where, iGenius experts come in. But take a few hours of your day and read and understand where this market is moving towards, okay? So next topic, we want to talk about the basics, okay? If you're getting value from this call, if you're getting value for the last 40 minutes, if you're getting value, drop a 111 in the chat box below. I want to see who's getting value. This is valuable information. If you're understanding everything, I appreciate, pouring into you guys and helping you, just get the basics of, what we're going to speak about. So, the next topic is called crypto wallets. Now, unlike your normal wallet, okay, guys, okay, crypto wallets, there's 2 types of crypto wallets. Now, a crypto wallet is just a unique place to store your cryptocurrency. So if you're writing down notes, all I want you to write down is like a digital bank account. That's what it is. A crypto wallet is a digital bank account. Now, there's 2 types of wallets. There's a hot wallet and there's a cold wallet. And you're like, man, what is a hot wallet and cold wallet? What is this? Okay, 2 types of wallets, a hot wallet and a cold wallet. A hot wallet is a software-based wallet. It's online. A cold wallet is a hardware-based wallet. It's offline. So what is the difference between a hot wallet and the cold wallet? What is the difference between a hot wallet and a cold wallet? So you know the difference here. These are the 2. But a hot wallet, again, connects to the internet, and cold wallet, completely disconnected from the internet. Now, each crypto exchange stores your cryptocurrency in a hot wallet. But what is a cold wallet? Now, they always speak about cold wallets and cold storage. And again, when you hear these terms, don't get scared. When you hear these terms, be like, man, I understand what a cold wallet is. I know what a cold wallet is. All it is a USB. It's like a little ledger. I've got mine somewhere here. Okay, I don't even use it because honestly, a cold wallet is if you own a lot of crypto, when I say a lot of crypto, maybe 100 Bitcoin worth of crypto, keep it on a cold wallet. It's safe on a cold wallet. You're moving it off the exchange into a USB, okay? And no one else can actually touch it. You plug it into your laptop and you put in an encrypted key on how to use it, and you can access your Bitcoin and you can access your crypto. It's cold storage. Very safe, one of the most safest ways to keep your Bitcoin, but is one of the, your crypto, but is one of the most tedious ways to move money across the world and often on exchanges when you need it. But if you have a lot of it, they say keep it on your cold wallet. But if you're like most people and you're like, man, I just want a little bit of it, I want some of my portfolio in crypto, I want a significant portion of it, but it's not like 10, 20, 100 Bitcoin worth of it, then we normally buy from the exchange. What are these hot wallets? It's just Binance, Coinbase. What other hot wallets do you have? What exchanges do you use? Drop them in the chat below. What exchanges do you guys use? Okay, I use an exchange called Luno. Okay, yeah, exactly. Cold wallet has a private key. Hot wallet has a public key. Exactly. Okay, Binance. Safe until it gets lost in the river. 100%. I've seen that, guys. That a hot wallet is you store your money on that ledger, and that ledger gets stolen. It's gone. Okay, it's gone. It's completely gone. You'll never recover it again. So you need to keep that like it's gold. So some of the hot wallets that you guys are using: local Bitcoin, Paxful, Crypto.com. I use Crypto.com. Coinbase, amazing place. Binance, Bitfinex, OKEx, Clever, Trust Wallet. Yeah, KuCoin. I love KuCoin. Kraken. You guys know what you're talking about. Exactly. MetaMask. MetaMask is a hot wallet, but it's also a decentralized hot wallet. So much more, and it runs off the Ethereum network. So again, a little bit safer than a normal hot wallet. But again, it's still a hot wallet, right? It requires a security key. It requires that. But a hot wallet, all it requires is a public key. It gives you a public wallet that's given to you when you create an account with a company. So you have two wallets. When you're buying cryptocurrency, you will own your crypto on your hot wallet first, on your hot wallet. If you want to move it to your cold storage and cold wallet, you can. You can do that with a ledger, okay, the one that I showed you before. But if you don't, you can keep it on the hot wallet as long as you have your two-factor authenticator on, right? If you don't know what that is, you need to do that. If you have some crypto in, please activate your two-factor. It's called Google two-factor authenticator on your phone, and make sure that's on so it secures your account so that there's no hacking that can take place into your account. Very, very, very critical to have that on. Okay, so remember, each crypto exchange stores your crypto in your hot wallet and makes you access your funds much easier. You can move money around. Now, I have a video that I want to share with you, because to deep dive into understanding how to set your account up, how to buy cryptocurrency, how to sell cryptocurrency, how to trade cryptocurrency, and how to transfer cryptocurrency will probably take me another 1.5 hours to explain. Okay, so I have a video on that, which I'll share in the groups once this call is done. I have a video on these specific topics about the crypto market and about the crypto world, and I'll share that with you guys. But I wanted to go into the most commonly asked questions, which I believe is more valuable, because this stuff here on your screen, you can learn that whenever you want. Whenever you have about 30 minutes to 35 minutes to watch that tutorial, you can. You can learn about it, and when you're ready to do that step into the crypto world, you can. But I have some commonly asked questions that I want to share with you today. Okay, and so the most commonly asked questions, which I get on a regular basis, and when I say on a regular basis, I at least get these questions once a week from either people on Instagram, people on my TikTok, people that are in our team that want more information on how to get involved in crypto. They say, why are certain coins only on certain exchanges? Because we put out buy this coin. The company puts out buy a certain coin, and maybe it's not on the exchange where their money is. Maybe the exchange is something they haven't heard of before. And they're like, man, have you heard of this exchange? And why is it on this exchange? And why isn't it on Binance? And why isn't it on KuCoin? And how am I going to do this? And why can't I? Guys, it's normal. Not every coin is on every exchange. Binance, one of the biggest exchanges in the entire world, doesn't have every single coin on it, doesn't have every single coin listed on it. It might have the coins eventually get listed on it, but it does not have every coin on it. So understand, when a coin moves through a process, it moves from stage to stage. It moves from creation to the initial coin offering to the public for people that want to get involved before it even launches to the public, and then it goes public, and then it goes to certain exchanges. Now, the exchange the exchange determines the price of where the coin is. So the more exchanges that take on the coin, the more valuable the coin is going to be, because more people have access to these exchanges and more people have an opportunity to buy the coin. So yes, when I say the more exchanges that these coins are listed on, the bigger and the better the price is. But where the exchange comes from is just because that exchange decided to adopt that technology and adopt that coin and did their due diligence and worked on their white papering and brought it into the exchange to actually sell onto their public domain. Okay, so yeah, so that's pretty much why a certain coin's only on a certain exchange. Now, where this is the one I get a lot. Where is Bitcoin headed in the future? Now, guys, we can't predict where Bitcoin is headed in the future, but we can, show people where or how we actually understand where Bitcoin is today and where Bitcoin is going in the future. So I just want to quickly share my screen. Just give me a second. Stop share. Okay. Can you guys see? Drop a yes in the chat box below if you can see this rainbow chart. I just want to know if you can see that chart. I'm not sure because I'm sharing screens a bit differently. So drop a yes in the chat below if you can see this rainbow chart. Okay, amazing. So if you don't know, what this is, you can just type Bitcoin rainbow chart. It's a live, up-to-date chart that you can actually analyze where the price of Bitcoin is today and where it's going. So if you look at Bitcoin right now, Bitcoin's at $40,000 odd. Okay, today's date, 22nd of April, $40,000 US. Now, where is this here? It's still in the green. What does the green mean? It says still cheap. Now, some of you are saying you missed the boat on Bitcoin at $40,000. But according to the rainbow chart and according to where it's going, it's still cheap. Okay, it's still exceptionally cheap from where it is. Okay, so if we move and we say, okay, cool, it gets down to the $35,000 chart, which it was a month ago, okay, which was about a month or 2 months ago, it went down to the 30s. It means accumulate. Accumulate means, what does accumulate mean? Buy a little bit more every week. Buy a little bit more every week. As you get your extra money, buy a little bit more. Accumulate your Bitcoin. It goes down in the blue, point blank, buy. Just buy. Doesn't matter what are you doing, it's buy. And down the bottom, it's a fire sale. Okay. So right now, we are not at the top and we're not at the bottom. So if you're at the bottom here, you probably got to buy. And if we're at the top here, we're looking to sell. Because if you look at these price charts, previous history, when it was at the top, when the Bitcoin rainbow chart went to the red, we sold. And you basically didn't have to worry about this price down here. When it came to the bottom, you bought. Went up, went down, you bought. And you keep doing this. And right now, we're in that middle area where it's still cheap. Okay, it's still cheap. Now, you've got to understand when you look at a chart and you always zoom out. You always zoom out of the chart. Don't look specifically what's happened in the last 7 days, what's happened in the last 30 days, what's happened in the last 3 months. No, zoom out to get the bigger picture of where we are where we're going and where this thing can go. So if we go towards the top, you're looking at Bitcoin being $231,000. Guys, Bitcoin's $40,000 today. Now, can it get there? Maybe. We don't know. If there's enough use cases, it can get there. When can it get there? This is, predicted. If it does do that in June 2022, that's the price. And look at this. It can keep going. Go to $1 million. Bitcoin is predicted to go to $1 million. They said before 2030. Don't take it from me. I heard it on multiple podcasts. I heard it on multiple videos that it is predicted to go to $1 million. But who knows when and who knows how long? And the problem in the world is if you buy and if you bought Bitcoin today at $40,000 and you double your money by 1 year, most people will sell everything because that's how most people are. They have this thing in them called fear. But in cryptocurrency, and the one thing I've learned, and I want you to learn and have that mindset of cryptocurrency, is remove all the fear. Remove all the fear. Because trust me, guys, I've opened my portfolio and I've refreshed it and I've seen it minus $10,000 in a day, minus $15,000 in a day. But I've also refreshed my entire portfolio and I've seen it plus $30,000 in a day. So never have that fear of what it does on a day-to-day basis, what it does on a month-to-month basis. Stella is raising her hand. I'm not sure why. Stella, if you have a question, drop it in the chat below so I can see if you keep raising your hand. So do other coins have a rainbow price chart? I don't think they do, because most coins haven't had the adoption since 2009 to actually follow the price path. They might be out there. I can have a look for you, but this is what I use to analyze where Bitcoin is going on a longer term basis. Yes, you can analyze the chart year to year using technical analysis, using your certain levels. If it breaks a specific level, this is where it's going. But if you like me, okay, and if you like most people, and you just want to accumulate your Bitcoin for the next 5 years, for the next 10 years, then all you got to look at is this chart and be like, is it still cheap? Yes, let's buy some more, okay? If it goes a little bit higher to the yellows, you hodl. What does hodl mean? What does hodl mean? Drop a comment below if you know what hodl means. Drop a comment below if you know what hodl means. Long term is always good, and correct. Drop a comment below if you know, hold on to dear life. Exactly. Hodl means hold on for dear life. Why? Because you're holding on for this thing to go to the moon, okay? Is this a bubble, maximum bubble? And that's where it's going to start going down again. So now that you understand how I analyze or how I see the Bitcoin chart, okay, that's specific, information, and that's specific. Just give me 1 sec. Sharing a screen. Sorry about that. Okay, so we have, where is Bitcoin headed in the future? Everyone understand that. Where is Bitcoin headed in the future? Now, how do I check the prices of different coins? I also get this quite a lot, okay? How do I check the prices of different coins? Now, I use an app, I use a website and I use an app. You can use CoinGecko and you can use CoinMarketCap. So CoinGecko, if you're writing down notes, CoinGecko, download the app. CoinMarketCap, download the app. So how do you check the prices of different coins? You literally use these applications on your phone, okay? And you can basically see it is always listed from the most or the highest market cap. What is the market cap? Market cap, it means the amount of money that has been invested into this project. Bitcoin is a project. It is a coin. It is a project. There is 768 trillion US dollars in the Bitcoin market right now. That is how much of Bitcoin, that is how much of the market cap is in Bitcoin. There's 361 trillion US dollars in Ethereum, 83 trillion dollars in Tether. What is USDT? I get this. And people don't know what this is. And they're like, why is it $1? Why doesn't it go up and down? Why does the chart look like it's just moving in a heart rate monitor straight? Why does it just move like that? USDT is just simple. It is a stable coin. Okay, stable. What does stable mean? It means it does not move. Okay, it means it does not move. It's pegged to the US dollar. USDT, US dollar, and they call it Tether. Who knows why they call it Tether, right? But that is what it means. As you can see, no movement, 0% in the hour, 0% in 24 hours, 0% in 7 days. Doesn't move, it's a stable coin. Another stable coin is USDC down here, stable coin, okay? So if ever you have your money in an exchange and you have Bitcoin and you wanna sell it, but you don't wanna bring it into your local bank and you don't wanna bring it into your country and you wanna just keep it there for the next opportunity, you sell your Bitcoin, you sell your Ethereum, you sell your Binance coin, you sell your Ripple for USDT, basically for US dollar. And it holds its value in the dollar form, okay? So that's specifically how you check the price of new coins. And then we have, you know, if I had $1,000, which coins would I buy? Now, guys, we're not financial advisors. Very, very clear on that. We're not financial advisors, but we can tell you that you need to understand that there's a top 100 list, not for nothing, okay? And if you want to understand which cryptocurrencies to buy, then, you know, my advice is let's go to, you know, coin market cap, and you can look at the different cryptocurrency categories that they have. So these exchanges and these websites, play with them. Go learn about it. Go understand what they're all about. Okay. So the different categories of coins. Now we have the gaming. So I'm going to just filter this by market cap so you can understand. Okay. So you have this XRP capital portfolio. Okay. I'm trying to click the right one. 1 second. Exchanges, crypto portfolios. Yeah, I did. Sorry, I just filtered it wrong. Okay, so there's different categories in crypto. There's, you know, the NFT space. There's the metaverse, which is Web3 coins. There's, as you can see, there's real estate coins. There's gaming coins. If I'm using the right exchange, just give me a second. Yeah, there's gambling coins, there's Web3. So you can see the different ones that we have. Now, in order for you to understand where this is, I'm just trying to figure out, this thing changed. 1 second. Here we go. Sorry, it's CoinGecko. CoinGecko categories. Here we go. Okay, so not coin market cap, guys, it's CoinGecko. Okay, so this is the one that I use. So smart contract platform. This is the Ethereum Binance coin and the Solana system. So you can see, okay, cool, that is one entire category of cryptocurrency. Another one is the Binance, you know, chain system, Polygon system, Avalanche system, Moonriver system, Phantom system, stable coins. You also have, I'm looking for the NFTs. So NFTs, okay, the NFTs are a collection on their own. They're a category on their own. That's how much money is in NFTs today. 37 trillion US dollars is invested into NFTs. So these are the different coins that you can buy. That is ApeCoin, gone up 22%. Okay, but you got to understand what each coin is. And how do you understand each coin? Is by learning what the different sectors of the coins are. Okay, so there was a thing that I needed to show you. I find it, just trying to figure it out. Okay, I can't really find it right now, but when I do, I'll drop it in the WhatsApp group. But anyway, so if I had $1,000, which coins would I buy? Now, After showing you the different coins and the different ways to actually see the categories of coins. Now let's answer this question. If I had $1,000, so you don't have to have $1,000. If you have $10,000, $100,000, you have $100, whatever the case may be. Okay, this is just a hypothetical situation. If you had $1,000 US, if I had $1,000 US, which coins would I buy? So I would diversify my portfolio. I always believe in this. I will never put my eggs into one basket. So I will diversify my portfolio into, let me open that up again. So I would diversify my portfolio into number one is Ethereum. Okay. So I will always get involved in Ethereum. Ethereum because of the technology that is out there in the world that can be utilized. As I spoke about the smart contract technology, I will always, tell people, if they ask me which coins would I buy, I would say, Ethereum. Ethereum should be one of your coins that you should hold. I would also get involved in the Binance coins, say Binance coin, BNB, because the more users, so BNB is the token that is used on the Binance exchange. Okay, so the more people that use the Binance exchange, the more BNB is going to go up. It is literally derived by that same value. So as Binance grows and as Binance advances and as Binance introduces NFTs, Binance introduces swaps, Binance introduces liquidities, it basically means that the Binance coin is going to go up. Okay, so I'm just got some, I'll answer the questions at the end. So that's specifically what I would buy. Okay, I would get involved in some of your Solana, so your decentralized coins, your DeFi coins, decentralized finance coins. So write that down if you don't know what that means. DeFi. You will get in, buy some DeFi coins, and then buy some, NFT coins, which is Mana, which is your sandbox, which is your Decentraland. That's what I would buy, just to get your foot into that space. So that is one category to buy into. Then you got the Polkadot system. Very, 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 very good system. The Terra Luna system, Cardano system. So again, there's coins that underlie this entire system and this entire ecosystem, which you can actually research and get involved in. Oh, here it is, guys. Sorry. So here it is right here. So you got the different categories. And here's it here. If you want just DeFi coins, you click here and you get all the DeFi coins. So you've got the Terra, so you've got the Avalanche, you've got the DAI, you've got Chainlink, Uniswap, Phantom Coin, you've got Rune, Thorchain, one of the big projects that I'm invested into, PancakeSwap. So the DeFi category is one of the places you should look into. You got the NFT space, which I spoke about. You get Decentraland, you got Sandbox, Theta Network, Axie Infinity. You can invest some into there. You've got the metaverse. Okay, so the NFT space and the metaverse are very closely related, right? The NFT space and the metaverse is very closely related. So again, a lot of the coins are the same, but then you've got coins like the Engine coin, which is running the entire 3D, whole lot of systems like that. Then you've got the Polkadot system, which I spoke about, where you've got Polkadot, Chainlink, Kusama, Compound, Moonbeam. Again, so many different categories, Solana system. So when people say, man, I wish I got into Solana at $10, that's fine. The Solana ecosystem still has some coins which are very undervalued. Okay, they are very undervalued, which you can get. Look at Serum. Serum's $2. Audio, $1. You can 100x your money if Serum goes to $200, right? So understanding where we are right now in the entire space and where you can actually invest your money into is just understanding the different categories that we have in cryptocurrency and figuring out which is the category that you want to get involved in and which is the category that will actually make more than what you currently have. Now, do I believe you should buy some Bitcoin? Would I buy some Bitcoin? I will accumulate Bitcoin, correct? Would I invest a significant amount of my money into Bitcoin? No. Why? Because in order for me to double my money, okay, in order for me to double my money, make a significant return on my money, Bitcoin, in order for Bitcoin to double, guys, there needs to be another $758 trillion into Bitcoin for us to push this price up. Remember, supply, demand, supply and use, supply, demand, and use. But it all derives on how much of people, how much of money in the market is going in towards Bitcoin. And how does it work? It works with market cap. Now, in order for it to double, guys, this needs to go to, I don't even know what number that needs to be, 756 trillion times 2. I don't know what that is. But that is specifically what it needs to become. Can it do that? Yes. Will it happen very soon? Maybe not. Am I willing to wait? That's why I accumulate the money. That's why I accumulate the Bitcoin. So what would I do with $1,000? I'd look for lower cap coins. I look for cap coins like a Solana, which is only 949 billion. It hasn't even hit the trillion, okay? It hasn't even hit the trillion. If Solana does what Ethereum has done, look at that. Ethereum is 11 trillion. Solana is 949 billion. Let's call it 1 trillion. It will 11x to Ethereum, 11 times. Meaning Solana will go from $100 to $1,000, $1,100. And when that happens, you will make 11 times your money. When that happens. Can that happen? Can Bitcoin 11 times your money in the next 2 to 5 years? I don't think so. Can maybe 50%, 75%, double your money. Very difficult. But the other smaller cap coins is where the money's at. And that is where you need to be the person that goes and uses what we have in iGenius to your advantage, okay? To your advantage, because we have all these resources, guys. We have all these resources. So how do you use these iGenius cryptocurrency services? So again, if you don't know, if you're a Choice member, Choice, you get access to only Forex, okay? You get access to Forex, you get access to those alerts. And if you want to be involved in crypto, because trust me, guys, the cryptocurrency signals, you thought the Forex signals are good, the cryptocurrency signals are ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. But if you're not using the services, but you're a select member, you've got to start using the services. Because again, this is what you get access to in the Telegram. You get Crypto One, which is basically positions. It'll say buy Solana, hold it to a certain price, sell 50%, sell 50%, sell 50%, sell whatever it tells you, okay? So that is what Crypto One does. It also does that in the alerts platform on what coins to buy, how long to buy them for, how long to hold them for, where should we exit. And if you leverage trading, that's a different story. If you do it in like how we do it, which is just buy it, hold it to a certain value, great. Remember, if you buy it and it goes down in value, you never lose money. You still own the same amount of coins. That's what I love to do. I love to answer this question from people. People always tell me, what if it goes to, how do I lose all my money? This is not Forex, okay? You cannot blow your account. You cannot go to zero, right? You will still own the coin. If you buy one Bitcoin today and Bitcoin goes from $40,000 all the way down to $5,000, your coin is still one coin. You never lose the coin. Your value of your coin depreciated or went down, lost value, and it will go back up, okay? That's why we spoke about HODL, hold on for dear life. How long can you hold on to your coins? Now, that's when I say zoom out of the chart. Look, where was it? Where is it going? It's a continuous uptrend from the time it started, okay? So then we've got crypto talk. I'll speak a little bit about crypto talk now. And then you got, for Arabic people, we've got Crypto Core Omega, where they speak in Arabic and they speak about the market and stuff. And then you got the Research Pro, Crypto Research Pro. Very, very cool Telegram channel. I like it because it talks about the different coins in the market, what their use is. So when I spoke about these coins earlier, I spoke to you about categories. I spoke to you what their use is. This chat will literally give you a one-page document on the coin, telling you where to buy the coin, why to buy the coin, What's the use of the coin? What's the future of the coin? Where to exit the coin, where it's predicted to go. Guys, we are not using our membership correctly. Okay, if you are a select and above member, you're not using your membership correctly. You're not using this chat. NFT Research Pro, again, so many NFTs out there. This is run by a guy named JPal. Okay, he runs the NFT Research Pro, and I'll speak about him as well. He does our crypto talks. So he basically, what he buys, he literally tells you what he buys on these NFT Research Pro documents. Again, what is the NFT you need to buy? Where do you buy it? How do you buy it? What price should you buy it for? Where it's predicted to go and what the use is. Now, that's the Telegram channels. We also have learning lives. So every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Every single Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we have a learn live that takes place. So Crypto Talk is with Jay and Anthony, and Crypto One, he speaks about the market, and he does teach you on the basics of cryptocurrency, where it's going, what he believes his analysis is. But JPal's Monday Talk, if you into NFTs and you want to get involved in NFTs, trust me when I say this, he is a genius on this market. He is an absolute beast. He's created multi-millions being involved in this NFT space. Absolutely absurd amount of money, multi-millionaire at his age just for being in crypto. And then you got Anthony, who breaks down the crypto market every single Wednesday, where Bitcoin is, where Ethereum is, where the different top 10 coins are, where it's going, why is it going there, what was the news that's going to happen that might push it. I know, recently I watched one of them, and he's like, Chase Bank, which is JP Morgan, is implementing some of the blockchain solutions, which is the cryptocurrency solutions, to their banking portal. So again, when that news, he spoke about that news, which was coming out in the next week, pushed the price up. We knew when to buy, when to hold, when to sell. So if you're taking smaller positions, he'll tell you what to do with it. Again, so much of value in our learning lives, so much of value in our membership. But one of the most critical parts of our entire membership is called Crypto Elite. Now, if you're an elite member, drop elite in the chat box below. Drop elite in the chat box below. If you are an elite member, okay, elite members, drop an elite in the chat box below. Because trust me when I say this, you want to be elite. I'm an elite member. When I saw this presentation, guys, and Sashin asked me what membership, I swear to you, not a single thought came into my mind. I said elite. That's what I said. I said elite, best. I want it all. Why? Because I saw this, and I saw Endotech, and I went and researched Endotech, and I saw the return on investment that we are getting with Endotech. And I was like, man, my bank in South Africa, the best rate that it can give me in the bank is 4% a year. 4%. Guys, 4% a year. Inflation is 7%. But my bank's giving me 4%. How are we beating the banking system? How are you beating the banking system if your money is in the bank? You tell me. We continuously living behind the inflation system. Hence the reason for the middle class. I watched a podcast the other day by one of the South African businessmen, and he said eventually there will be no middle class. It will be poor and rich because the banking system is cleaning out the middle class. Now, when I saw that and I read that and I saw this and I saw Endotech, I was like, sign me up, elite. Because there is nothing, and you can go and research it. Binance listed them as one of the top 5 bots in the world. Binance, the exchange that we've been speaking about the entire call, the exchange where 99% of people buy their coins on, listed them as the top 5 bot in the entire world. Okay, if you don't know what Endotech is, the software that Endotech has is 125,000 US dollars. 125,000 US dollars to get involved with Endotech, and we get it for 1499. Okay, as an elite member, you can upgrade to elite. You pay the difference. My advice is look at where you are right now financially and how much you have invested in your bank, in your savings account, in your retirements, and whatever the case is, because it's fine. You can have that, but let's look at going forward, and let's look at what the results were from January 2021 to March 2022, which is just over a year. Guys, again, I will reiterate, I get 4% with the bank, 4 per year. This is 163% growth on your income with one of the strategies, which is the ETH beta strategy. Remember, there's 6 different strategies that you can get involved in. You can pick whichever one. Each one has its own aggression. Each one has its own advantages. Each one trades its own coin. Okay, each one has its own algorithm. But when you look at the ETH beta return on investment, it means it's trading Ethereum, okay, and you're earning in USDT. So 163%, your $15,000, okay, grew to $24,000 in less than a year, just over a year. Guys, if you're not elite, become elite. Work your butt off to become elite. Okay, if you don't have the money to become elite, work your butt off to become elite. And if you have the affordability, but you're sitting on the fence, trust me, nothing out there in the entire world can give you that return on investment. Nothing. Now, yes, past returns does not guarantee future results, but you can go onto Endotech's site yourself and go and look at the different return on investments that we have. Look at the different ways in which you can also, maybe you want to just put $1,000 in each, strategy. Maybe you want to put 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, whatever the case may be. Whatever you want to get involved. There's different avenues to make money in iGenius, and this is one of the best ways to actually do it. Is through the Endotech software. So my advice, and I tell this to every person, let's get you to elite. Let's get your savings, which you're saving diligently every month. Because remember, Money Pro, we taught how to save money every single month. How do you multiply the money? You multiply the money through our system. And one of the key ways of multiplying our money in our system is the elite membership. So we spoke about fiat, we spoke about crypto, we spoke about blockchain, we spoke about Bitcoin, altcoins, crypto wallets, and I'm gonna drop a video in the group on how to actually set your account up on Binance, how to buy and sell, and what your wallet address is, and how to transfer, and how to keep your money, etc. Okay, but this is the fundamentals, and that was day 1 of Crypto Bootcamp. Day 1 of Crypto Bootcamp. Tomorrow is day 2 of Forex Bootcamp. Okay, day 2 is tomorrow. So if you had a breakthrough in information, I know it's a lot of information, 1.5 hours of information, but if you had a breakthrough of information, if you understood something, if you understood or learned something today, okay, we're gonna drop a message in the WhatsApp group, drop a 111, you drop flames in the WhatsApp group, not on the Zoom call, on the WhatsApp group. Because the people that missed this call, they're gonna regret it. And those people that did attend these calls and these trainings, you guys are positioning yourself to be the best of the best in the investor mindset today. So from me to you, I thank you, every single one of you, for jumping on this call, and I thank you for staying student mode and participating with me. Much love, much appreciation. Really and truly love this team, love this organization, and yeah, if you're not elite, let's get you to elite, guys. From me to you, take care, God bless, and I'll see you soon.